how ex-Genesis guitarist Anthony Phillips served as a safe pair of hands for his other colleagues in the band. I'm John Bowden from rockhistorymusic.com. It could easily be said that every band has a troublemaker. There's usually at least one that stirs the pot a little bit. But the same can be said about the good guy in the group. Anthony Phillips calls himself a safe pair of hands when it comes to working with ex-members of Genesis. They're kind of on hiatus right now, and no one knows if they're going to get back together for their 50th anniversary coming up next year. Well, way back in 1979, Anthony Phillips was a safe bet to work with Mike Rutherford, the last major guitarist of the band Genesis. And even now, some people are saying, well, they're kind of still together, sort of, not really, but no. Anthony Phillips served as a safe partner for Mike Rutherford's first solo album, Smallcreeps Day, that was released in 1980 and recorded in 1979. There was a certain comfort between the two guys who had gone to school together and had been in Genesis together for the first two albums. But there's another guy, another ex-member of Genesis, that was very hungry to have those safe pair of hands on his first album, at least for the demo.
I've had an interesting career, because I don't know if you know this, but the Peter Gabriel demos for the first album were Mike Rutherford, Phil Collins, rhythm section, and my God, they were good. John Goodson on guitar and myself on piano. We didn't do Salisbury Hill, but we did all the other ones. So, because Pete knew that I understood his music, and I wouldn't argue, basically I did what he said. And I think that was the same with Mike, really, that he knew I was a safe pair of hands.
Anthony Phillips has 32 solo albums, not counting his collections. And he's worked, as I mentioned, with a lot of ex-members of Genesis and people in prog in general. He told me there's still a lot, though, that he wants to do.
So many things I'd like to do. I mean, honestly, just endless. I mean, I don't know where to start, really. I mean, I'd like to write stuff for the concert hall. I've always wanted to try and, without trying to sound too silly, write a guitar concerto. Possibly even a violin or cello concerto. Piano, I don't think I'd probably be good enough to do. I'd love to write a ballet, because some of the music I've done, I think, could lend itself to ballet, like slow dance. As far as albums are concerned, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm in the process of writing an acoustic guitar album at the moment, which is very, very exciting, because I've got all sorts of weird and wonderful instruments, and it's just great fun trying to compose music in all these different sonorities. I'm a bit frightened by doing a song album, because it's so long since I've done one, but I would like to do one. Yeah, I mean, there's just so much. Yeah, so much. And actually writing songs for other people is something I'm coming back to more and more and more as well. So, yes, I mean, endless. Really endless, endless, endless.
Anthony Phillips has just re-released his 80s pop album Invisible Men as a 2-CD deluxe remastered edition. You can pick it up right now. I'm John Bowden. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, share our videos, and comment on them as well. This is Rock History Music.